seen that MDA government has called it a red letter day, right? Historic day that finally one facilitation center has opened. So what is your take on this right now?
I must also appreciate the fact that finally the MRSSA is seeing the light of the day. So we must thank the MDA government for the speeding up of the COVID screening cum facilitation center at Umling. I just hope that this center will be dedicated full time towards the screening of all kinds of individuals coming to the state of Meghalaya. There has been some reaction from certain quarters of individuals living in different states. But I think we should put things in perspective and say and remind to the rest of India that we are not anti-Indian. The facilitation center is going to be a center where we are going to be screening individuals about the intention of their visit to the state, the duration of time of stay to the state, the purpose of their visit of our state. Now all of these different procedures are anyways found present in all states where the inner line permit is anyways functioning. For you, the rest of India, to look suspiciously at Meghalaya will be not in the fitness of things, because had we been given the ILP, we would have anyways had to have these kinds of facilitation centers and these kinds of centers on major interstate roads across the state that will check the entry and exit of individuals, because of the proximity of the state of Meghalaya, especially to the international border that it shares, which is 400 plus kilometers with Bangladesh. So I hope that this facilitation center will serve its purpose, and I am very grateful to the MDA government for recognizing the genuineness and the concerns that the act called the Meghalaya Resident Safety and Security Act was made, and actually that this act today has become operational. I want to also assure our fellow Indian citizens that we are not anti-Indian. We do not have wrong intentions in screening individuals. We are just trying, like other states where the ILP is actually operational, to screen and to protect the indigenous communities that live within the state of Meghalaya.
Now, do you think this was done just to pacify the crowd? Because if we look at what Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsop has said, that those who intend to visit the state just for a day wouldn't need to register. So how does it sound to you?
No, then you are again misconstruing facts, because fact of the matter is that even if a Meghalayan holding an epic going out of the state returns back to the state, even a Meghalayan will have to go through the screening center. We will have to show our identification, and then we will be able to proceed towards Shillong and other parts of the state. Now, therefore, to say that a person coming for one day does not require this kind of a pass again is going to create a lot of confusion. I don't understand. What would the facilitation center actually do if it does not issue passes for individuals, whether it's 1 day, whether it's 10 days, whether it's 15 days? Number of days of entry into the state is irrelevant. The fact of the matter is that if there is anyone who has come through that facilitation center, they should hold some kind of a performer which says that they are permitted to remain in the state for as many days as they have applied for. So this confusion should not be there, because how will you know that X individual has come to the state only for a day? We wouldn't know, because as you see, There are many exits out of the state of Meghalaya, and there are strong possibilities that you can confuse even a local. A Khasi doesn't look very different from a Manipuri in many ways. A Manipuri doesn't look very different from a Maitai. A Maitai doesn't look very different from a Jaintia. So if you're going by the features of individuals because they're Hispanic, because they're Asian looking, then I think there's going to be a lot of confusion. Government has to get that correct, and then government has to subsequently send out its notifications for how this facilitation center will function. And I hope that performers for signing in of individuals are ready. They have also said that it would be a virtual ILP. So these are the things that the government has to remember, because once the head of the state has made a commitment, there is going to be a huge expectation from citizens that yes, this facilitation center has not been just put up in a hurry just to appease the agitating civil societies and NGOs, but it has been done with the strong intention of protecting our indigenous communities from extinction.